Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today we have a big moment. We are going to open the wall from the dining room to the family room. And this is something I've wanted to do since the first time I ever walked in this house, like a decade ago. The family room was always really dark because it didn't have any east-facing windows. And you know, the dining room is here on the east side of the house, so adding this additional opening is just going to be able to help flood light in and really bring that open concept feeling, but without completely eliminating the walls, because you know, they house a lot of light fixture or light outlets, and you know, electrical outlets and you know, important things like that. So overall, I cannot wait to hop in there and get started today. So let's go on and do some instant gratification renovations.
Good morning, Bree. Today is the day we've been waiting for, and that is the day that we are going to penetrate this wall or put in another doorway. The beauty part about this project is this is a non-load bearing wall, so it's really going to be easy. There's a couple things we need to look out for. There's an outlet here and an outlet over there, so we need to check for power there. And they may be on the same breaker, but they're in separate rooms. They may not be on the separate breaker. So we got to make sure that we verify that we have power off. And once we verify that, I have it all measured out. We're going to put in a header. We're going to go against the old 2x4 with a 2x4 in the wall. Then we're going to put in a header. So I've made this sheetrock just a little bit short so we can put the header in there and then trim the sheetrock up to the 2x4. And the same with here, there's going to be a double 2x4 up on top, and I did the same thing. So the 2x4 should go actually up above this line. We'll put it in there, and then we'll trim the sheetrock to match. So Bree, are you ready?
I am so ready.
This
is the thing we need for today.
So let's see what we can do. So first thing, let's be safe. We have our glasses on. Oops, I got the wrong glasses.
Multiple glasses.
We have our safety glasses on. Let's check our power. We have power on. Tell me when that turns off.
That is off.
Okay, now there is one right on the opposite side of that in the dining room. And let's make sure either that is off or it is on the separate circuit. Check the outlet.
It's
The
on.
green lights are on, so it is a separate circuit.
It's off.
Okay. So now we can kind of get started. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of knock some holes in the wall on the other side, figure out where those wires are going, see if we can run them back through the ceiling or what we need to do with those wires. So, and also let's go ahead and let's remove the outlets.
Outlets. All right.
Keep the critters out.
Okay, but that goes down into the crawl space?
Goes down into the crawl space.
Okay.
So actually, it shouldn't be that difficult to move a plug,
Okay.
especially this one. Well, I'm gonna make assumptions, so I don't know. But
Right.
It shouldn't be that difficult to move. So.
Okay. Yeah, and if this one could almost just go in place of the very outdated phone jack.
Yeah.
No one has in 2021. Okay, so my first time ever using a Sawzall, I didn't do a very good job. I was straight for a little while, like right there, but then I got super off. But the good thing is it's gonna be trimmed, and now I know why trim exists. See how wide it is? That will cover up all my sins from not sawing drywall straight. And Mike has already installed the header. I think that's what it's called.
Yep, header's already installed. And the sheetrock's just a little long, which is perfect, because now we can go back and trim it to match the header. And the same with all this. We have to trim the sheetrock to match the header board.
So there we have it, but I mean, do a little jig. I can't believe it. It's so much better because now you get all the light from the dining room into here. It immediately brightened the family room up. And it really, I don't think it looks funny to have all these entryways. I'm good with it.
No, I don't think
I like it.
at all.
I think that keeping this entryway here is really important because that gets you into the kitchen directly. And we have some modified plans for the kitchen in here. The stove is gonna move over a little, so we're gonna actually move that a bit. And we're going to have this height window over here on these two, and then it'll be counter all the way over and all the way over with lower cabinets underneath. So it's gonna make a big difference as far as workspace so that we can have cooking classes. There will have 4 distinct work areas for people to be able to participate. Well, I hope that you were as impressed with that process as I was. Considering I've never used a Sawzall, I didn't do a terrible job. And not at all like anything they do on HGTV, which I suspected would be the case. You know, maybe real life renovation isn't drama enough, but I would rather not have to, you know, yield a sledgehammer when you could use a Sawzall and do it much cleaner and much faster. But I am just so thrilled with how it looks now. And well, I have to go out of town, so I will be away for the rest of the week. And I look forward to getting back next week and seeing what progress Mike has made in my absence, and yeah, just see what else there is to, you know, be able to take care of before we can, you know, start having some of the fun stuff like the actual installation. So I hope you'll stay tuned for progress, and I appreciate you all watching so much. Thanks, everybody.